It went great. One of my, last workouts of my little, tour of all the cities. So definitely, a great place to be, great people, great location, and just good all around. So.
Is there any specific approach you're taking to these workouts? Like, I want to wow these teams, I want to be myself, I want to see how I fit in. Is there anything like that that is kind of directing how you act here?
I think the main thing I just come out here and try to do is just be consistent with, what I've been doing. That's got me here. Just be true to myself, be the player that they have me coming in to be, and that's really just the only thing I can really focus on and do what I can do. So.
You say this is an attractive place. What makes Indiana specifically and the Pacers organization attractive to you specifically?
I think it's just really nice, especially seeing a lot of the different cities. You can kind of tell either a good city, good environment, or it's just good people. But when you come here, you have the best of both worlds, and that's what really catches my eye. You go around the city and it's just beautiful, and then you got a facility like this where you cannot not come in here and get better. So good coaching staff, it's just good all the way around. Can't say anything bad.
Would you like being with a team like this that has like a young core, a guy like Tyrese, Benedict just drafted last year, so you can grow together over the next 5-10 years, whatever?
Yeah, of course. That's super intriguing. Come here with the best that kind of develops me as a player. It's a good core of, like what you said, guys like that, and a great point guard, one of the best point guards in the league right now. So you got a guy like that, and a play where I play like that, where coming off screens, different types of stuff like that. It's really helps him facilitate, and that's what I want to do if I play with a point guard like that.
How busy of a workout slate have you had so far?
This is probably my 6th or 7th, so not too bad compared to some are like 10 plus, but it's just, I think what kind of equals that is the solo one-on-ones. It can be tiring, but that's what I need as a player to kind of come into a team like that and be conditioned and ready to do what I do, and that's shoot the ball and be conditioned while doing that.
Have all of yours been solo workouts?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Talk about the shooting. You're kind of known for that. In your workouts, you're trying to show that, or show other stuff that you're maybe not as well known for?
I've always wanted show my versatility, and when I come into a play style like the NBA, it's really excites me, when the floor is more opened up than it is, in college. And you beat one man in college, you have 4 other dudes crashing on you. So it sounds fun to be in a court where if you do beat a move, you have more room to use, and that allows me to kind of show more versatility to my game than just shooting.
To keep going on the versatility point, what are the most important things you want teams to know about your game that aren't the shooting piece to it? What are you trying to get across that you can also do that?
Yeah, when I had made a couple shots, say I do, say I don't, just be able to get around my man, get him in the air with the pump fake if I've hit a couple, and then show that I can finish around the rim and above the rim, and get some powerful dunks to kind of excite the crowd and the environment of the arena. So.
On the flip side, defense, when obviously you average 1.4 steals, so you have some legit defensive pedigree. Sorry, my bad, Scotty. What are you trying to show there as far as that's concerned? It's obviously really important for the Pacers. They need to get better on defense. What are you trying to get across on that end?
Yeah, just getting in open lanes like I did, sometimes in college where I'm getting those steals like you said, and just letting my length work for me. I have pretty lengthy wingspan and my size due to that, and I think that will help me just being active on the defensive end. And a big part of that, more than anything else, is just the mindset to want to go out and play defense. And I feel that I have that. I want to go and take any challenge head on, and I'm not trying to shy away from anything. So.
In what way will the floor spacing be able to kind of empower you to even be better and contribute in more ways?
Yeah, the floor spacing off the ball when I don't have the ball in my hands is definitely suitable for me, where I can kind of move and read the defense, how they're trying to guard, kind of say a pick and roll or something with, say if I'm end up here, then it'll be Tyrese coming off that, and be able to work off him and get into open spots for him to find me if he doesn't have his own shot. And then with the ball, it's just more room to work with what you said. Use the pace to my game, slow the game down, and just make it easy all the way around. So.
At the combine, you were talking about your shot, and one of your inspirations kind of being Reggie. Did you just watch film on him, or did you purposely do something he does with his shot? Because his is a little bit obviously unconventional. Yeah,
well, the thing is, I talk about his kind of release a lot in different interviews, and how he has a quick, higher release than most guys. But I feel like my mom kind of taught me how to shoot when I was little, so I already had that higher release more than usual. So when I'm watching him, it's more of just the way he can kind of move without the ball. It's super underrated. No one really sees just his conditioning. Like I said earlier, with what I'm trying to work on, he can, guys like Steph and him that can run around the court, non-stop, and just be able to get shots up when, in crunch time is definitely one-on-one. So.
Is this a process you enjoy, going from place to place and trying to prove yourself, or is this a necessary evil, to get to the next level?
No, I love it. I love traveling, being in different cities. The only thing is I'm not there that long. I'm like one night workout and fly out, but at the same time, I've always been, kind of the person that just goes and likes to try new things and different, try new cities, and it's fun.
Go ahead.
Pacers president Kevin Pritchard went to Kansas. Bit of a legend there. Did you know anything about his playing days, and did you talk to him about Kansas here at all?
Yeah, a little bit. We had dinner last night and got to talk about different stuff. There was stuff in Lawrence. I'll be back there tomorrow, so talking about familiar names is cool. Good relationship.
What obviously, speaking of Kansas, obviously you didn't play with him, but Christian Brown goes home for 1 year, wins an NBA title after winning an NCAA title with Kansas. What about that is inspiring? And obviously, there are some similarities to your game.
Yeah.
What does that show you about what you can do?
Yeah, CB is my guy. I've known him for a while now. Him being from Kansas, me too, and he was always a little older. But I just remember he was more in the Kansas City area. I was in the Wichita area, but going to state championship games when they played at Wichita State, got to see him play for the first time, and then really just grew that bond. We started working out together in Lawrence before he left, and then just seeing what he's grown into and what he's been able to do, and the ultimate winner, everyone says, and that's very true. He wins 3 state championships, NCAA championship, and he goes out there and gets one his rookie year, and so that's super rare breed for a guy like him.
What did getting a green room invite mean to you? Was that kind of the first thing that kind of made it feel real, knowing that's kind of a week out and you're going to be there?
It means a lot, but as I'm going through city to city that we're talking about, it's just kind of one of those things where I'm trying to really feel the ultimate emotions when I kind of get there and get to see the environment of all the cameras and everything like that. But it's definitely one of those things me and my dad wrote down on paper on the goal before each season, and it was to be in the consideration for a lottery pick and be a one and done, and the fact that I got to kind of check possibly those 2 things off is a dream come true. For sure.
When the Pacers put you in pick and roll situations, I assume they had you go against JP over there. Can you share what that was like? A lot of guys have focused about him being tested by JP.
Well, first of all, he headbutted me and shook my brain a little. That's his first play. I almost lost both my teeth, but no, that's great. You got a coach like that, a development coach, where he can go out there and play his own game and not just worry about I don't know how old he is, but younger guys that can go and play with us. But he definitely caught me by surprise. Shifty, but when you got staff like that, it's just it's exciting. So for sure.